heavy with sadness as our country deals with toxic fumes soaring over our island. Our country is suffering, and my heart goes out to every single person affected by this toxic smoke in town, reaching as far as Kobe, Simpson Bay, and the French side. This one hit us all hard. Schools have closed, businesses have closed, families have been evacuated, and garbage cannot be picked up. I humbly ask you for your continued patience as we urgently resolve this situation. In the days after Hurricane Irma and Maria, a temporary dump site was created behind the Little League Stadium by the former government. The purpose of this new dump site was apparently to collect debris caused by the hurricanes in one central location. This new dump site was to be temporary and secure. Dumping chemicals and household garbage at this site is prohibited. Last Sunday afternoon, this temporary dump site caught fire, and after 2 days of brave efforts to stop this fire, the main landfill itself caught fire as well last night. I want to thank the emergency services of the police force, the fire department from Dutch and French side, and my Vromi staff for their hard work. I said it before and I will say it again. This dump is a monster that needs to be stopped. It is strongly believed that these two fires were man-made. We contacted the prosecutor's office to launch an investigation into these two cases this morning. Government is responsible for the well-being of the people, and there is no question about that. But government can no longer be solely held accountable for putting the citizens' lives in danger if these fires are being caused by arsonists. Reaching a short or long-term solution for the landfill is not an easy problem to deal with because of politics. Our highest priority is to reach a permanent solution rather than coming up with new options for the dump. I believe once we take the politics out of this, we will reach a solution sooner than later. The politics and blame game amongst ourselves have to stop for the better of the people of this country, St. Martin.
Before I go into the statements related indeed to the sanitary landfill, about the fire, I care to address, of course, the ongoing situation with a missing school child, Nathan York, attending school, Martin Luther King School, Group 8, which has, of course, my urgent attention. And I'm currently in contact with the parents, the school management, and also the Inspectorate of Education to ensure that we give all attention to, this urgent situation, to find a child. Immediately, therefore, after my report, I have to excuse myself so that I can further assist, because finding Nathan is, of course, the first priority for us all. And I will not take that indeed lightly. In regards to the fire at the landfill, dump 1, dump 2, how we have been referring to it, and its effects on the schools, I was initially informed Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, and as the members of the press, of course, know, the first priorities and decisions were taken to focus on the school, the pavilion school of the Charlotte Brookson Academy, on the Pondville, as that, according to indeed information received from the fire department, would have been indeed a school heavily affected by the risks associated to health and smoke. That decision was therefore taken, and CBA school was closed, and students were requested to remain home, and parents were requested to ensure that their children are safe. Due to the developments in the course of Monday morning, and after visiting a variety of schools, such as Oranje School, the Inspectorate also visited Sister Borgia School, Sister Joseph, and also the school, the Sundial School. We indeed even further expanded the visits to Asha Stevens and Learning Unlimited. We concluded that more schools needed to be closed because children were experiencing various respiratory symptoms, matters related to headache, coughing, teachers as well. So we indeed decided to expand the initial decision of closure to the schools immediately affected in Phillipsburg, including Oranje School, Sister Borgia, St. Joseph's School, and also Sundial, and also even as far as Marie Genevieve de Weaver School, early childhood stimulation, that experienced problems due to the close proximity of their classrooms.
To educate the people is to free them from mental bondage. A nation that is governed by injustice, inequality, and unfairness is against the spirit of democracy.
We will tell the people the truth, and the people will be our judge.
Hi, I am Lisa Alexander, candidate number 9 on the United St. Martin Party slate on February 26, 2018. Vote for me, Lisa Alexander, candidate number 9.
Hey guys, did you know that now with Telcel, if you accumulate $25 or more within 1 calendar month, you get 15 more?
15 more?
Yes, 15 more. However you want.
So I can top up $3 now, $10 next week, and so on until I reach or pass $25?
That's right. Get 15 more.
Wow! I feel like a 15 again.
Yeah. Right. Accumulate $25 or more within 1 calendar month and get 15 more. Telcel, when you want more.
GEBE has been faithfully serving the communities of St. Martin, powering your home and our economy. Come rain or shine, our qualified team of professionals are working hard 24 hours a day to provide you and your family with safe, reliable electricity and water. We use the latest technologies and test our products daily to maintain the highest international standards. Our friendly staff is always there to assist you, whether in person, over the phone, or online. We are committed to constantly improving our products and services, making them more efficient, effective, and environmentally friendly to serve you better today and our next generation of clients tomorrow. GEBE, powering a brighter future.
Our friend Megawati is here with tips to save you energy. 1. Turn your airco temperature up. 2. Use a ceiling fan instead. 3. Buy energy-saving products. Save some green with NVGEBE.
You know that one of the biggest topics that going through all through the election is the disaster of the hurricane that we had. And people are saying that they shouldn't go and vote because nobody is actually is helping them in the situations that they're in. There's some people can't even feed themselves. There's people out of job, right? Their businesses are closing down, right? What platform that your party is going to set to be able to solve some of these problems?
Well, my party has proposed to increase minimum wage. They have proposed to bring in homes, if elected, to bring in mobile homes or affordable homes for persons without homes at the moment. They have proposed to reduce business taxes, profit tax and turnover tax, just to give the businesses a bit of relief so that relief can then be passed on to the consumer and it can stimulate employment, etc. So there is a plan from the USP. My fear is that we are approaching hurricane season again, and there were people in November and December who registered already for home repairs, a project from government, the roof repair project. And I don't see anyone, I don't see the current members of parliament holding government accountable and asking the right question. What is the status of this project? Call the ministers to parliament, find out every week, get an update from the ministers, what's going on, what are you doing about jobs, what are you going to do about fixing people's roofs? Are you going to wait until we go into the next hurricane season to fix people's roofs? I mean, we need to get serious now. The politics, everything is over. People are in a state now that they need serious politicians in there. They need serious people that will go in and do the work for them. It is not a joke, people. It is not a joke. I take this very seriously. I have to go and visit people every day, and I see the struggles people are going through. And at the end of the day, ministers and members of parliament sit on their thrones and do nothing for the people. I think it's unacceptable, and we need to hold them more accountable.
You say that you visit the people every day. What are some of the things that you're counting that when you visit these people?
You know, the same things. You know, they don't have any roofs. They still have tarpaulin on their roofs. They have no jobs. They have no income. They haven't gotten any social welfare. I mean, it's only a matter of time before violence escalates in this country, because it's only so much you can do. You can try to stay on the straight and narrow for as long as you possibly can. But when you have a family to feed, it's no joke. It's really no joke. And I don't understand how current MPs and how current ministers now vying for election can go around and see this state and not take a more drastic action in helping the people. It's really a struggle out there, and it's really emotional for me, as you could probably tell, to even have to explain to the people what I am going through as a vying member of parliament.
Your party right now, let me put it this way, your party was in government, right? But they, at this point now, they are not in government.
Correct.
Right? What are some of the things that your party, the party that you support, for the short period of time that they were there, that are able to accomplish from your side of it?
Before the hurricane, I can tell you from within my department and with the minister that was in charge of the Ministry of TIAT, we got a mandate. What a mandate does for us is basically it expedites the process of getting a business on St. Martin. Before, when I took over that department, it used to take 2 to 3 years to get a business license. I reduced that to 6 weeks, roughly, for a standard request. It can be reduced even further, but you need ministers with vision to say, you know what, I don't have to sign off on every request. And that minister saw that vision, and I pushed it with every single minister that sat there. And this was the only minister who said, I will give you a trial. You get a 1-month trial, let's see how it goes. I extend the trial another month, and let's see how it goes. And once she was satisfied with that, then she said, okay, go ahead. You guys know what you're doing. Make it easy. And the reason it's important now is because people are out of jobs. They can become entrepreneurs, and they don't want to sit down and have to wait months for a license. So the fact that now we have a mandate within the Department of Economic Licenses, you can get your license probably in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you know, depending on the severity of the license and what all you would want to do. But it helps because it gives you other options than having to look for a job. And it gives you options to get something going quickly.
Now, you don't only have experience of the background of government, you've also been in the private sector too as well. So you're full experience. What are some of the things you used to do in the private sector before you get into government?
Okay, well, as you know, I was a news anchor, a news reporter with AVS News for a few years. I also, at the age of 22, I came back to the island after getting my bachelor's in international business, and I started to work at the SHDA, the St. Martin Hospitality and Trade Association. I stayed there first as a junior project manager and then as executive director for a period of 5 years before deciding, you know, it was time to go into government. I then was a policy advisor, tourism policy advisor to former Minister of Tourism. And at that time, I felt the need. I felt it was a burning desire for me to be part of government. So then I applied for the position of department head because I saw the struggles within that department and the challenges within that department. And yeah, I'm someone who loves challenges. I love to fix things, right? So I applied for it, I got the job, and I've been affecting change there ever since. But now it's time to go to a different level and bring that level of change and service to the grander scale.
educate the people is to free them from mental bondage. A nation that is governed by injustice, inequality, and unfairness, it's against the spirit of democracy.
We will tell the people the truth, and the people will be our judge.
Hi, I am Lisa Alexander, candidate number 9 on the United St. Martin Party slate on February 26, 2018. Vote for me, Lisa Alexander, candidate number 9.
People all across St. Martin are switching to a more rewarding experience. The WIB MasterCard Fun Miles credit card, better known as My Card. Earn 1 Fun Mile for every $2 spent, even abroad and online. This will quickly get you a ton of Fun Miles to redeem for travel, shopping, food, fuel, and much more. But there's more to My Card. Worldwide acceptance, an EMV chip for extra security, and 250 free Fun Miles with first use. Switch to My Card today at WIB.
Fun miles from within your reach.
Hey guys, did you know that now with Telcel, if you accumulate $25 or more within 1 calendar month, you get 15 more?
15 more?
Yes, 15 more. However you want.
So I can top up $3 now, $10 next week, and so on until I reach or pass $25?
That's right. Get 15 more.
Wow! I feel like a 15 again.
Yeah. Right. Accumulate $25 or more within 1 calendar month and get 15 more. Telcel, when you want more.
How are we going to do this time around? I think we're going to do phenomenal. We are no longer the new kids on the block. We are the party that has established itself as the party to truly represent the people of St. Martin. Last election, we lost that seat by 99 votes. This time around, with the encouragement that we're getting, the response that we're getting from the general public, I believe that we're going to do overwhelmingly, and we're going to do incredible. The St. Martin Christian Party, like I said, is no stranger. Our slogan, "Serving You for Change," is something that we live by. Since the last election, we have maintained our status in terms of keeping in the public's eye. We've been the only new political party that did not fall asleep after elections. We didn't disappear into the political neverwhere, wherever that is. We stepped up to the plate. We continue to engage the public. We continue to educate the public as to what Parliament is about, because for a lot of folks, Parliament is something new. And of course, we continue to challenge the parliamentarians and keep them on their toes to ensure that they were doing what they were supposed to do, and also exposing what they were doing wrong, and letting people know, this is the way it's supposed to be done. So we're no stranger to politics now in St. Martin. And I think that this election that we're going to do very well. Folks hear the name the Christian Party and they get all, what Christian, we've already answered all the questions in terms of separation of church and state, which we do believe in, and this is about core values. We believe that St. Martin deserves persons in Parliament who hold certain core values, very, very seriously. We're talking about accountability, integrity, loyalty, respect, transparency. These values we believe that persons should walk with, not just in Parliament, but outside of Parliament. And we see very often that our leaders don't do this, and the St. Martin Christian Party is here to make that change. Today we have presented our manifesto to the people of St. Martin. Of course, it states in the law that political parties must present a manifesto 30 days, at least 30 days in advance of the elections. And we are doing so, and we challenge other parties to do the same, because if you're going to be in the political game, you have to follow the rules and the regulations. And the mere fact that you're not even living up to these little things shows that you're not in it for the right reasons. Our manifesto is labeled at the bottom. You can see here 2018: rebuilding, resetting, and recommitting. We are now in a rebuilding stage here in this island. And the Christian Party realizes that, and we realize that we need to put the right people in the right places to make the right decisions to help us get through that rebuilding phase and get us to a point where we are reset, where we reset our economy, where we reset our various ministries, and get government going again in the right direction. And of course, we're also recommitting ourselves, and that recommitment is a two-way street. It's a commitment from us as the St. Martin Christian Party to you, the people of St. Martin, where we are telling you we will continue to stand with you no matter what. No matter the outcome of the elections on February 26th, the St. Martin Christian Party will be here for you, the people of St. Martin, and we will continue to fight on your behalf. And of course, there's also that recommitment that we expect from the people of St. Martin. Last election, you saw us as the new party. Last election, a lot of persons were not too sure. But now you know that we are here. Now you know that we are forced to reckon with.
It's one thing to just want to stand for the people, but when you know you have someone like this as a leader, it makes everything that we do worth it.
Yes.
Because I know there are good people out there, but when you don't know what type of leader you have, I could stand and say, I would stand behind Mr. Smith forever as we do this thing to help the people of St. Martin change from the position that we are in now to reaching to that pinnacle, that position that we've all dreamt about. Yes. We've all heard the stories of how great St. Martin could be and should be and what God has said for this island. But to see it, we, the people of St. Martin, have to change. We spoke today about the chameleons, but I want to say something today, because they will tell you change. Yeah. They will print out change, but change that does not change is not change. We can say that today. We have seen them over the years, and we see still no change. So don't let them fool you again. Change that does not change is not change. And I can show you change today, even in our manifesto. As we have graduated from last election to now, we ourselves said that we will make a change in the way we direct our manifesto to the people of St. Martin, so that there's no confusion as to what we will bring to you, the people. So change is right here. Please get our manifesto. Please hold us accountable. We respect that, and we will expect it from you, the people of St. Martin. So what I want to say today is that, Pastor Mr. Smith, oh my goodness, as a leader, being a former governor of Sabre, being an educator, not only here on the island, but also in the Netherlands. I mean, he has done it. He has been teaching me as one of his pupils right now in this political thing, how to respect you, the people, as well. And he might not know all that he's been teaching me, but just being next to him has taught me a lot over this last year and a half, since we've been establishing the St. Martin Christian Party, as I being one of the ones that was here from the onset. It has taught me a lot about respect for people and also respect for myself. But if we're going to lead people, we have to be servants of those people first. And serving, we will continue to serve you, the people, irregardless to what position we hold. But we know for sure when we get into Parliament, change will be there.
It's been said that behind every door, possibility awaits. How much possibility depends on which door you open first. Every day, we help our customers discover the possibilities in their lives. It all starts with a conversation. Scotiabank. Discover what's possible.
Understand how you feel, because I feel the same way too. I know you don't want an election now, because the National Alliance was working. I know you don't feel like voting now, because your ministers was doing an honorable job. But Hurricane Irma hit us. There's nothing we can do about that. But we can definitely do something about Hurricane Sarah and the United Democrats, because they have us where we are today. It is amazing. It is amazing. The United Democrats have nowhere to go. God put every ship jumper on the same ship because he's going to sink them. And I am saying to you, drag out your cousin, drag out your friend, drag out your sister, because we need 8 seats straight. We are going to win this election. The United Democrats want nothing with a national alliance. We are going all the way. All the way. Now, I am saying this to each and every one of you that sleep at night and hear that tarpaulin. Wait a minute. Bring my zinc. Bring my zinc. Bring it. Bring my zinc. Bring my zinc. Bring it. Dutch Quarter. Miller Richard, where's your zinc? Where's your felt? Where's your screws? Where's your 2x4? Sitting on the desk of Michael Ferrier. He refused to sign the LB to send to the governor. We signed everything off. Every zinc, every 2x4, every felt, every lumber is waiting there for you. They are robbing you. Michael Ferrier, answer to the people. United Democrats, answer to the people. Hurricane Sarah, answer to the people. You are robbing St. Martin. Thank you very much, Belvedere. I am your number 2 candidate. Always working for you. Who God bless, no man curse.